You have 24 hours, every single day, the same 24 hours as everyone else. The real question is, what are you doing with them? Time doesn't care about your dreams. It doesn't care about your struggles. It doesn't judge or take sides. It just moves forward. Every second that ticks away is gone forever. Here's the truth. Success is not random. It's not magic. It's not luck. Success is predictable, and it comes down to one thing: how you use those 24 hours. Successful people don't let time slip away. They seize every moment with purpose. Every hour is a chance to grow, to build, to move closer to the life they envision. Understand this. How you spend your time determines the quality of your life. Now, you might be thinking, but I'm so busy. We all are. But being busy is not the same as being productive. Let's explore how the most successful people use their 24 hours and how you can use yours to move toward your goals, your dreams, your success. Because when you master your time, you master your life. We all share one thing in common: time. Every one of us has 24 hours in a day. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, or what your background is. 24 hours. Nothing more, nothing less. How often do you really think about time? Most people don't. They let it slip through their fingers like sand. But time is the most precious resource you will ever have. You can lose money and earn it back. You can lose friends and make new ones. But once time is gone, it's gone forever. Time is more valuable than money. Money can be replaced. Time cannot. When you truly understand this, your life shifts. Every second, every minute, every hour becomes an opportunity. An opportunity to get better. An opportunity to move forward. An opportunity to build the life you want. Successful people live by this principle. They know time is limited, so they protect it, guard it, and invest it wisely. Here's the thing: you never know how much time you have. No one knows the future. No one knows how many days, months, or years are left. That's why the truly successful make every moment count. Ask yourself this: how often do you pause and ask, how am I spending my time? If you're not intentional, you're wasting it. And wasting time is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Time waits for no one. The clock keeps ticking whether you're ready or not. Don't waste your energy pounding on walls that lead nowhere. Focus on opening doors. I'm not saying you need to live in constant pressure, feeling like every second must be productive. That's not it. What I mean is, successful people spend their time with purpose. Every hour is a step forward, a moment to grow, a chance to create. Time is like money. You can spend it, invest it, or waste it. But most importantly, you must be wise with it. You wouldn't throw your money away, so don't throw your time away. Think about today. How are you spending your hours? Are they moving you toward your goals or slipping by like everyone else's? The choice is yours. Remember, successful people don't have more time than you. They just use it differently. That's the key to mastering time and mastering life. Here's what you need to do. Take inventory of your time. Ask yourself, am I using it to move toward what I want, or am I letting it slip away? Because how you spend your time today determines who you'll be tomorrow. Let me tell you something that changed my life. Success doesn't just appear. It doesn't knock on your door like a surprise gift. It isn't reserved for the lucky. Success is planned. It's built. Brick by brick, day by day. It starts with one thing: a plan. Most people wake up and react. Emails, messages, noise, pulling them in every direction. By the end of the day, they wonder why nothing moved forward. Successful people don't live by default. They live by design. They start each day with intention, clarity, and focus. They plan their day. Without a plan, your 24 hours are a blank canvas of chaos. But with a plan, they become a masterpiece. Goals, focus, purpose, they give life direction. They tell your energy where to go. They keep you from drifting. Planning doesn't mean you control everything. Life surprises you, but a plan gives you a compass, a way to get back on course when the winds change. Successful people block time for what matters. They set clear priorities. They don't just hope for productivity. They plan it. Because hope is a good breakfast, but a terrible dinner. Discipline bridges the gap between goals and accomplishment, and planning is where discipline begins. Start small, 5 minutes each morning. Plan your day. Decide what matters, what must get done, what will move you closer to your goals. Write it down. A plan in your mind is a wish. A plan on paper is a blueprint. Structure creates success. Every successful person you admire started with a plan. They didn't wing it, they mapped it out, step by step, day by day. Stop leaving your life to chance. Stop hoping success will find you. Design it, plan it, own it. You are the architect of your life. Every hour used wisely is a brick in the foundation of your future. Success isn't one big event. It's not luck. It's a series of small disciplines practiced daily. Small choices compound. What to read, what to eat, who to listen to, how to use your time. These choices build your life quietly, invisibly, and powerfully. Do it right, and you create a life of success. Do it wrong, and failure creeps in, unnoticed, day by day. Every day is a chance. Every hour is a building block. What you do with them is up to you. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced consistently every day. Failure? It's just a few small errors repeated over time. That's the formula. That's the secret. And yet so many people miss it. Why? Because the results are invisible at first. Skip a workout once, nothing changes. Eat junk for a day, no big deal. Waste a couple of hours scrolling, life keeps moving. But stretch that out, a week, a month, a year, and suddenly you're miles away from where you wanted to be. That's why the successful are disciplined. Not because they're luckier, not because they're smarter, but because they understand this fundamental law of life. Everything affects everything. Go to bed late, it impacts your morning. Miss your morning routine, your focus suffers. Lose focus and your direction wavers. And it all starts with one small choice. So how do successful people use their 24 hours? They fill them with disciplines, habits, and routines. They create a rhythm of success, day by day. They read while others scroll. They journal while others gossip. They reflect while others complain. They take responsibility while others blame. Discipline weighs ounces. Regret weighs tons. That's why you build habits now, so you don't carry regret later. Let me give you an example. Read just 10 pages of a good book every day. Sounds small, right? But 10 pages a day is 300 pages a month. That's a full book. 12 books a year. In 5 years, 60 books. Imagine the ideas, the wisdom, the power that grows inside you. That's the power of daily habits. Success just doesn't demand everything from you today. It asks for a little every day. Like planting seeds, you don't plant a seed and get fruit the next morning. You water it, you protect it, you stay consistent, and one day, you harvest. Stop halfway, and you get nothing. Too often, people start strong and then quit. Consistency is what transforms the average into the extraordinary. If you want to be successful, don't ask, what can I do once? Ask, what can I do every day? Can you wake up early, even when you don't feel like it? Can you say no to distractions, even when they tempt you? Can you do the right thing, especially when no one is watching? That's discipline. And discipline builds character. Character builds success. Your habits either serve you or enslave you. The choice is yours. Small disciplines, repeated with faith and consistency, lead to massive results. The little things aren't little. They are everything. Choose your daily habits wisely. Protect them fiercely. They are the invisible architects of your future. Start small. Stay consistent. Let the compound effect do its quiet, powerful work. Here's one of the greatest lessons I ever learned. If you want life to get better, you have to get better. Not your boss, not the economy, not the government, you. And the only way you improve is by learning. The same wind blows on us all, the winds of opportunity, the winds of change, the winds of challenge. But it's not the wind that determines your destination. It's the set of your sail. And how do you set your sail? With education, with awareness, with personal growth. Your 24 hours are your most valuable currency. How you invest them determines your return. And no return is greater than the return that comes from investing in yourself. Formal education may make you a living. Self-education can make you a fortune. When I was 25, broke and discouraged, someone gave me this idea. Jim, if you want more, you must become more. For things to change, you must change. That was it. That was the turning point. I made a decision to become a student of life, and it changed everything. Not just a student of school, but a student of life. A student of success. A student of your own potential. I started small, reading 10 pages a day, sometimes 20. I listened to audios, took notes, attended seminars, and spent time with people who knew more than I did. I invested my free time in growth. Slowly, things began to change, not because the world changed, but because I did. You have to learn to value your time like a millionaire, even if you're not one yet. Successful people understand this. Time is the seed of opportunity, and when you use it to learn, it multiplies. Read the books, watch the lectures, study success, ask questions, take notes, reflect. Because the more you learn, the more you see, and the more you see, the more you can do. Most people spend their time consuming entertainment. The successful feed their minds. They don't just scroll, they study. They don't just listen, they absorb. They don't just attend, they apply. Guard your learning time like it's sacred, because it is. Every night ask yourself, what did I learn today? Not just what I did, but what I gained. What insight did I uncover? What truth did life whisper to me? Because if you go through a day without learning, you wasted it. You spent the hours but got no return. Don't let your mind go to waste. You were born with unlimited potential, but it must be unlocked. And the key is learning. Remember, your income rarely exceeds your level of personal development. If you want to earn more, serve more, live more, you must grow more. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. You don't get in life what you want, you get what you are. And to become more, you must know more. Take time every day, even just 30 minutes, to grow. Wake up a little earlier. Read instead of watching the news. Listen to something uplifting on your commute. Turn off distractions. Turn on your brain. Keep learning, and you'll keep rising. Here's the beauty of it. No one can take it from you. Money comes and goes. Jobs change. Markets shift. But who you become, that stays with you. Invest in yourself. That investment pays the best interest, and it could be the reason your next 24 hours look completely different from your last. Stay a student, and life becomes your classroom. The rewards? They appear when you least expect them. Activity alone does not equal success. Being busy doesn't mean you're growing. Moving doesn't mean you're progressing. Many people miss the most important piece of their 24 hours, reflection and rest. We are not machines. We are human. We need time to think, to recharge, to step back and see where we're going. It's not the hours you put in, it's what you put in the hours. You can be busy all day and still be far from your goals. Motion is not always progress. Running on a treadmill tires you but doesn't take you anywhere. That's why successful people do something few others do. They pause. They reflect. They review. Reflection is the bridge between experience and wisdom. Experience alone doesn't teach you. You must evaluate it, ask questions, extract lessons. Without reflection, 30 days of activity is just motion without meaning. Energy without direction. Take 10 to 15 minutes each day. Sit quietly. Ask, what did I do today? What did I learn? What can I improve tomorrow? In these quiet moments, breakthroughs happen. You'll hear your own thoughts, notice patterns, and see your next step clearly. Successful people don't live by default, they live by design. And design requires attention. Strategy requires time to think. Quiet time is not wasted, it's powerful. Now, rest. Rest is not weakness. It's not a break from the journey, it's a part of it. Nature knows this. There's a season to plant, a season to harvest, and a season to rest the soil. Overwork the land and it loses strength. Overwork yourself and the same happens. Push too hard without rest and your mind tires. Your energy fades, your focus drifts and results decline. Rest renews, rest restores clarity, rest allows creativity to breathe. A tired mind makes poor decisions. An exhausted body underperforms, but a renewed person, sharp, focused, unstoppable. Balance your day, work hard, yes, but also recover well. Build rhythms of rest. Walk without your phone, sit in silence, sleep deeply, take care of your health. Energy is the foundation of productivity. Combine rest with reflection, and you have a strategy. Reflect and renew. Learn and rest. Grow and heal. That's how you sustain progress, not for a week or a season, but for a lifetime. Success is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And those who win are not always the fastest. They are the ones who pace themselves, who think deeply, who rest wisely, and who stay consistent over time. Make time to rest, not because you're lazy, but because you're preparing for what's next. Make time to reflect, not because you're behind, but because you want to grow ahead. Success isn't just what you do, it's what you understand. Understanding comes from pausing, listening, and looking inward. Use your 24 hours wisely. Don't fill every moment with noise. Sometimes the quiet moments are the most powerful. Rest well. reflect often, and you'll be ready for the journey ahead. Now, let's take this even further. Success is not built in a day. It's not built in a month. It's built in the quiet, consistent, invisible moments when no one is watching. It's in the mornings you wake up before the world stirs. It's in the evenings you reflect instead of scrolling. It's in the tiny choices you make every single day, what you read, who you listen to, how you spend your time, and how you treat your body and mind. Every single action compounds. One good choice repeated becomes a habit. One bad choice repeated becomes regret. And the difference between a life of comfort and a life of achievement is not luck, it's the accumulation of your daily actions. Think about it. If you spend 1 hour a day learning something new, in a year, that's 365 hours of growth. In 5 years, that's 1,825 hours. Imagine what that knowledge, that skill, that clarity could do for your life. Imagine the doors it could open. Imagine the confidence it would build. That is the power of small, consistent steps. And yet most people fail to see it. They look for the big breakthrough. They want instant results. They scroll, they binge, they wait for life to hand them something. But the truth is, life doesn't hand out rewards to the distracted, the impatient, or the unprepared. Life rewards preparation, persistence, and patience. You must decide, will you drift through your days hoping for luck, or will you live intentionally, designing each day to bring you closer to your dreams? Because every day you waste, every moment you spend without purpose, is a day that can never be recovered. Let me tell you something about fear and comfort. Most people avoid growth because it feels uncomfortable. They cling to habits, routines, and excuses that feel safe. But growth is uncomfortable. Learning is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. And success? Success is uncomfortable until it becomes your habit. The successful embrace discomfort. They step into challenges when others retreat. They take risks when others hesitate. They push past the voice in their head that says, "This is too hard," or "I'm not ready." They know that discomfort is the price of progress, and they pay it willingly. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is freedom. Freedom to live life on your terms, freedom to build the future you want, freedom to look back without regret. But freedom only comes when you control your time, your choices, your mind. Every day ask yourself, am I learning? Am I growing? Am I moving closer to my goals? If the answer is no, change something today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. The 24 hours you have right now are all you are guaranteed. Treat them as priceless. Protect them. Invest them. Multiply them. And here's the secret most people never understand. The mind is your greatest asset. Everything you see around you, the success, the wealth, the opportunities, is first imagined, first understood, first learned before it is ever created. Feed your mind, strengthen it, challenge it, guard it, and it will carry you farther than any external advantage ever could. Take action, but also take reflection. Push forward, but also pause. Work hard, but also rest. Learn constantly, but also internalize. Every moment has a purpose. Every choice shapes your destiny. Success is not a single event. It's a life carefully crafted, 1 hour at a time. Now, picture your future. Not the wishful, vague version, but a precise, vivid picture. What do you see? How do you feel? Who are you becoming? Every step you take today, every disciplined action, every quiet reflection, every moment of growth brings that vision closer. The road will not be easy. There will be obstacles, setbacks, distractions, and doubts. But the difference between those who succeed and those who falter is simple. Those who succeed keep showing up. They keep learning. They keep adjusting. They keep moving, even when the path is unclear. Remember, success is patient, but it is relentless. It does not wait. It does not negotiate. It rewards those who are prepared, disciplined, and intentional. So, make today count. Protect your time. Guard your mind. Invest in your growth. Rest when needed. Reflect daily. And step into discomfort because that's where transformation happens. Live each hour like it's a brick in the foundation of your future. Build wisely. Build consistently. Build intentionally. And one day, when you look back, you will see a life that was not shaped by luck or circumstance, but by every small, purposeful choice you made along the way. Because the truth is this: your potential is limitless, your time is finite, and your life is what you make of every single one of your 24 hours. And here's the final truth I want you to hold close. Every moment matters. Every choice matters. Every hour you spend shapes the person you are becoming. You are not a passenger in life. You are the driver. You have the wheel. You have the power to chart your course. Success isn't a distant dream. It's the sum of the small intentional actions you take today, tomorrow, and every day after. It's the discipline you practice, the knowledge you gain, the reflection you embrace, and the rest you honor. Combine these, and you create a life of purpose, power, and extraordinary results. So start now. Take control of your 24 hours. Protect your time like it's priceless. Learn, grow, reflect, rest. Step into discomfort when necessary. Invest in yourself. Build habits that serve you. Guard your mind. And above all, never stop moving toward the life you were meant to live. The journey will be long. There will be challenges. But if you stay consistent, intentional, and patient, the results will come. You will look back one day and see a life shaped by wisdom, courage, and relentless action. A life built brick by brick with every hour you refuse to waste. Remember this. Your potential is limitless. Your time is finite, and your life is defined by how you use every single one of your 24 hours. If this message resonates with you and you're ready to take control of your life, then join our community. Subscribe, stay inspired, and continue your journey toward growth and success. Subscribe now to Thrive and start building the life you deserve.